Nobody gonna kill our greatness on tonight. Weather. All right. Thank you so much for that. Really quickly, because we got a lot to cover tonight. If those of you who are on leadership for Moguls, if you could say hi to the group, who you are and your title, and then we'll keep it rolling.
Hi, everybody. My name is Nadej. I am a serial entrepreneur, as I like to call it, in the photography, travel, and clothing industry, as well as life coaching. I'm excited to be here with you guys. And if you ever need anything, feel free to reach out.
Thank you. Who's next?
I'll go. I am Antoine Jamal. I am an entrepreneur as well. I'm a graphic design artist, music publisher, as well as I also own an apparel brand, Avenue Black Apparel. And I brand manage a few other brands, including a 3D sip and paint business. I'm also very excited to be a part of Moguls, and really excited to be a part of this endeavor and to what we're about to step into and build.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tim Arrington. I'm a fashion designer and stylist, and I've been doing this for over 25 years. I am a designer who literally went to school for it. So I studied fashion design, draping, pattern making, all of the likes. I'm not your traditional. I'm not what they call now an Instagram designer. I went to school for this. I'm trained, and I'm honored to be a part of this. This is ministry on another level. We need this, and I'm excited to be a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you. Leaders of Moguls, where you at? Where you at?
Okay, were you guys able to hear me?
This is better.
Okay, better. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. Hello, everyone. I am Minister Gina. I am the ministry lead of Moguls, one of the ministry leads. That's my son, Lincoln. He wants to say hi to everyone. And I am a serial entrepreneur. I am in IT. I have a digital health company. We specialize in AI and matching patients with clinical trial recruitment as well. And then also have a couple of e-commerce stores. And I'm really, really excited about you guys joining us tonight. We have so much that we have planned this year. This is our first kickoff. So excited about this kickoff, about the content creation. I'm excited about seeing what you guys produce. And, definitely stay tuned for what we have going on for the rest of the year. We have a calendar full of events and workshops. So again, thank you for joining us. And I look forward to fellowshipping with you guys and galvanizing as well.
Awesome. Hi, Lincoln.
Hi.
All right. Anybody else from Moguls lead on the call?
I'd love to go.
Okay.
Hey everyone, how y'all doing? My name is Hassan, and I'm currently from Jersey, but reside here in Atlanta, Georgia. I am a business owner. I am actually a travel agent who specialize in planning vacations and cruises and all that great stuff. I am actually working on something special as of right now, which is I'm writing a book based on my life working as a background actor in a way to encourage new actors who are looking to break into the industry. So I'm telling my story, but I'm also giving them like tips and insight of what to expect when coming into the acting business. And I also do act, and I'm also breaking into acting as well, including modeling. So I'm just so excited about all this great stuff that I'm planning at this moment.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I think, is that everyone for the leadership of Moguls? Super, super excited. As we said, if you guys have any background noise, if you could mute, because we are filming. We're filming. Onyx, that was for you. We're filming. We're recording, guys. We're recording. So if you guys can go ahead and mute so that the people who watch this in the replay have a clear path to what they're going to be viewing. All right. So let's get this party. Can you guys see me? Trying to get my background looking
I
cute.
can see you.
Okay, y'all know how we do. We got to get the background looking cute. Okay. All right, guys. So tonight we're going to be talking about content. We're going to be talking about why it's important to create content. And I want you to know that you're in the right place. You are in the right place if you have been curious about what to post on social media, what type of content to post, how to get over your fear of posting content. Have you guys ever felt like you don't want to get on social media and post because you don't like the way you sound? If that's you, type that's me. Let me first set the tone for the evening. The way this is going to go down, we got some amazing speakers here tonight. We got some incredible people on the panel. And in order to keep our energy up, you guys got to come with the fire in the chat. Okay, y'all got to light the chat all the way up and let us know that you're tuned in, tapped in, and turned on, and you're excited about what we're doing tonight. So when we say, hey, does that make sense? Y'all say it makes sense. If I say, hey, tell your virtual neighbor, that's right, girl, you're gonna say, that's right, girl. Y'all got it. Okay, so let's try this out. Let's try this out again. So if this is you, type that's me in the comments. I don't like the way I look on camera. If that's you, type that's me. I don't like the way I look. I don't like my eyes. Oh my God, my eyes are so big. Oh, they so little. Oh, I don't like my lips. They're too big. Oh, my ears. Do you see how big my ears are? Oh my gosh, I got too many wrinkles. Why is that bump right there?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. If that's you, type that's me. Okay. I don't like my accents. I don't like, people can't understand me. If that's you, type that's me in the comments. I'm great at posting pictures. I can post pictures all day long, but do not ask me to get on camera. Okay. If that's you, type that's me in the comments. Type that is me in the comments. So you guys, we're going to help you get over all of those fears tonight. I get excited when we talk about this. So I do have my notes here so I don't get off track. And let me start a timer so I can make sure we're on time, because we got some amazing people on the panel and they are going to bring the sauce. Okay, they're going to bring the sauce, but I'm going to get the party started. All right. Tonight, here's what you're going to learn. Tonight, you're going to learn the best equipment to use while filming. Who wants to know that? What should I be using? You're also going to learn how to get over the excuses, okay? How to get over the distractions. You're going to learn all these different things on, what to post, when to post, how to post, all of that good stuff. We're going to show you all of this tonight. More importantly, who wants to learn how to monetize your content, how to make money from what you're posting online? Anybody? Yes. Okay. I see you. Xavier says yes, yes, yes. Type in the comments if that is you. Who wants to learn how to monetize your presence? Okay. Who wants to get paid for the presence? I want to get paid for my presence. Okay. Just for showing up. Pay me. All right, guys. So my job tonight is to convince you to start showing up. To convince you to start showing up. Oh, I had some things I wanted to get together for you behind the scenes. If I can make this happen, this is going to be fun. And if I can't, I'll just tell you about it. Is that all right? Is that all right? All right. So you guys give me 1 second. I'm going to try to log in behind the scenes on something. And before I get started, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself. I am Brenda Cotton Waters, and I am a marketing and branding strategist and a self-proclaimed purpose pusher. So what does that mean? That means I have been sent in your life to push you to your purpose. Yes. Okay. Because baby, if 2020 didn't teach us nothing else, it taught us that life was short, right? A lot of people left out of here. We lost loved ones, we lost families, we lost friends, but we are still here. And the reason that we're still here is because we have a purpose. That tells you if you still got breath in your body on today, if you're still showing up, if you're still able to use the activity of your limbs, you have a purpose. So my goal tonight is to help you tap into that and to start showing up online, unapologetically, being able to show up and not be ashamed of who you are, being able to show up, all of you, and being able to reach the people that you've been called to serve. Is that all right? Is that all right? So that's my job. I'm just going to prime it for the people who are coming after me. I'm super excited because I get to share a little bit of myself. I am one of those people who's introverted. Any introverts in the room? I'm introverted. I don't want to be on camera. I actually hate it. That's a strong word. I don't like it. I dislike it. I highly dislike being on camera. Okay. Anybody else? Any introverts who highly dislike being on camera? Highly dislike. But how many of you know when you've been called to do something, God will pull you out of that place and he won't let you rest until you do it. And so that is what happened for me. And I just got tired of running, guys. I got tired of running. I wasn't showing up. I wasn't trying to show up, didn't want to show up. And then I realized that if I didn't show up, God was not going to leave me alone until I showed up. Okay. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of my story. Let's see. I'm trying to get something together for y'all so y'all can get some motivation tonight. Behind the scenes. Where it is. There it is. Is that it? Okay. Let's see. All right. So what had happened was once upon a time, there was this girl who got discovered to be on reality TV. That was me. So I started back in doing hair and I got really good with marketing myself online. Okay. I got so good that people started coming to me. So that's what we want to teach you guys tonight. We're going to show you how to show up online so that people come to you. So you're not chasing the bag, as Antoine says. The bag is chasing you. Who wants the bag chasing them? Can y'all chase me? Who wants the bag chasing them, y'all? So if you do what we're teaching you right, and you implement it, you're going to find that the tables are turned, right? You're going to stop having to seek and start being sought after, all right? You're going to have to stop knocking on doors and have people knocking on yours. Come on, somebody, y'all ready for this info on tonight? So let me just tell you, I was running from it. I didn't want to do it. And, so back up. So I was working in a hair salon and then people started seeking me out. So my work has been featured on national television. I've been on reality TV, Hair Battle Spectacular. I've been on NBC, I've been on Oxygen, I've been on Essence Magazine. And I don't say that to impress you, but I say that to impress upon you what's possible, because I was a girl who was just hidden. And I was fine being hidden. I was okay with that. But then the people started coming to me. And so we're going to teach you some of those techniques tonight to show you how to do that. But then it's so interesting when you put yourself out there, you kind of feel uncomfortable and you go back in your shell. So I went back in my shell after being on national television, after being discovered and people walking up to me and recognizing me. I don't even mention it to this day because I don't want to be recognized. And it was just weird. I was like, I don't like going into a restaurant and people walking up to me saying, oh my God, can I have your autograph? It was just strange. So I went back in my shell, right? So I went in my shell and I stayed in my shell for years. When I say years, I mean a good decade. I was good. And God kept knocking, and he kept knocking, and he kept knocking, and he kept knocking. And I was like, what do you want? Like, what? Have you guys ever been in a place where you can't even sleep because there is something on you that you just gotta get out? That's how it was, y'all. So finally, in September of 2022, I said, okay, I will do it. Okay, I didn't even know what it was. Whatever it is, I will do it. Okay, so I had been hiding. The only thing that I had online was an Instagram account for our business, and it was a faceless channel. Okay, so for all those people who are here tonight, like, I'm not ready, you can have a faceless channel and still be successful. That's what I was trying to work up behind the scenes. I'm going to show you guys in a second. And it was a faceless channel. You could not see anybody's face. You only saw the product. So that went on for some years. And God was like, no, that's not good enough. I need you to show up, because I want you guys to understand that there is something specifically you have been called to do. You have been assigned to the people out there, and you have to say yes and show up. So my job tonight is to get you to understand that you have to surrender. You got to surrender to this thing. So we're talking about social media, but we're talking about something so much greater, because there is a message that you need to get out to the world. There is somebody out there waiting on you to show up, because you're going to be the answer to their dreams. You have everything it takes, and it's you that has to do it. It might be 1,000 people just like you who are saying the same thing, speaking the same language, but guess what? They don't have what you have, and that is you. My God, you are the secret sauce. Somebody say I'm the secret sauce. Type in the comment, I am the secret sauce. So a lot of you out here watching all these other people win, you sitting back on the sidelines, look at them. Why they got, 50,000 followers and I only have 5? Why is everybody liking their stuff and nobody's liking mine? Because they're showing up and you're better than them. Okay, you got to get out of your own way and show up. Stop making excuses. All the stuff we talked about at the top of this hour, oh, I don't like my face, I don't like my voice. Those are excuses for you not operating in your greatness. It is time for you to rise up. It's time to rise up. The people need to see and know who you are. And you got to know who you are and whose you are. When you understand that, it won't be difficult for you to show up because you understand that you have something greater and bigger than you. And when you show up for those people and you get out of your own way, that's when you'll start to see things shift. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? You picking up what I'm putting down? That's when you're going to start to see things shift. So if I don't get anything else across to you tonight, you have to know that you have a purpose. Yes, come on, purpose, Tim. You have a purpose. You were born with purpose, for purpose, and on purpose. And we need you to serve your purpose. That's why we're here tonight. Because when you press that record button, there is somebody across the globe that just might see you. And they might be like, oh my God, this person is amazing. That just changed my whole life with just something so simple. I don't care what you're doing. It's still great. I don't care how minute you think it is. You might be juicing fruit every day. I don't care. Juicing that fruit could change someone's life. We don't care how small or how big it is. That's the thing. You tend to minimize your gift. Baby, your gift is just as great as the next person. How dare you minimize the gift that God has given you? You tap into it and you show up, because tapping into that gift might open so many doors for you that you never thought possible, including your money. Including your money. So a lot of you are holding up the process. Listen, the bishop says it often. We are too talented to be broke. We got too many talented people. We got too much gift. We too talented to be broke. So if you're complaining about money, I'm going to ask you to tap into yourself, because that's where the gift lies. That's where the abundance lies. Tap into the gift that God has given you and put it out to the world and watch the people come and watch the money come. Okay, that's my spiel, y'all. That is my spiel. So what I did was I got tired of running and I told God, okay, I'm gonna tap into the gift. I'm gonna tap into the gift. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing whatever it is, I'm doing it. So what if I told you guys that if you knew that you were leaving money on the table, would you show up? If you knew that every time you made a post that you could possibly get paid for it, would you show up? Would you show up? If you knew, hey, if I posted something tonight, somebody might see it and actually, I might make $25. I don't know. I might make $50. I might make $1,000. Would you post? Would you post? If you knew you could get paid to post, would you post? So post as if you are going to get paid to post, because that's what we're calling forth. You have the power to call things forth in your life. Post as if you get paid to post. Every single time you post, oh, I'm gonna make some money off of this. Whether it's today, next week, or next year, oh, I'm making some money off of this. I get paid to post. I get paid for my presence. You got to speak things into existence. Call things forth. Speak those things that are not as though they were. I need you to tap into your power. Tap into your power. It is time out for you, but living beneath your potential. It's time out. So a lot of you make that excuse that, okay, I know what, but I don't know how. You're getting to know how tonight, okay? After tonight, there is no excuses. We're going to be looking for every single one of you online. We're going to be looking for every single one of you. Like, why haven't you this week, girl? What's going on? All right. So you guys, what I realized was I was leaving money on the table. And I'm going to see if I can share my screen real quick. And I'm going to show you how much money I was leaving on the table. And when I realized how much money I was leaving on the table, I was like, oh my God, that was so dumb. Why didn't you show up sooner? So let's see if I can show. All right. Okay. I'm being real transparent. I'm being real transparent. I normally don't do this. I'm a little nervous, but this, I got to show up because I'm trying to teach y'all something. Not sure why it's not showing me. I'm really looking for social. There we go. Okay, here we go. Are y'all ready? I'm going to take you behind the scenes to one of my stores. My wife and I own several businesses, and one of our stores, I, for the longest time, did not want to be online. And then I decided to start showing up. Okay. I decided to start showing up, and this is what happened. Okay. So when I started showing up, we started making more money. Okay. What you guys will notice is that if you set things up right, you'll have analytics behind the scenes. This is a shop of one of our Shopify stores. And behind the scenes, I didn't realize it was tracking how much money was coming in from social media. When I started looking at the stats, I was like, wait, does that say $26,000?
Oh my.
From a faceless account that I didn't even show my face. And people just came to the website and bought. Why wasn't I doing this sooner? YouTube, $1,700. I'll take it. TikTok, I'm not even on TikTok that much. I might have five. Y'all, if you knew you was leaving $26,000, $30,000 on the table, would you show up? That's just half of it because I just started doing it. So how about all those years I lost, all that time I lost because I was in my own way? That's your money, guys. That's where it is. So allow yourself to get out of your own way. And the only question I have for you right now is, are you willing to surrender? Are you willing to surrender? Willing to surrender to the call on your life? Are you willing? All God needs is your yes and your willingness, and he will do the rest. All he needs is your yes and your willingness. All he needs is your yes and your willingness. God, I'm willing. I'm willing. He'll do the rest. Allow him to show you what to do. We're giving you the how, and then allow him to show you what to do. So when it comes to social media, just keep showing up. Just keep showing up. Okay. So I'm going to go into some things really quickly tonight. And then we're going to introduce to you some amazing people on our panelists tonight. And they're going to share some things. We're going to do, y'all, this is a workshop. So y'all going to be workshopping. Okay. So we want you guys on your laptop if you can be, and then have your phone in your hand because we're going to be showing you some things step by step. Okay. So here's what I want you guys to do right now. Here, I see a lot of people in the comments saying they're ready. They're willing to surrender. So thank you. God sees that. He honors that. What we want you to do now is define your why. Why? Why do you want to grow on social media? Why do you want to grow your following? Why do you want to be, what is it? What's your why? Because your why will keep you showing up when you feel like giving up. Your why will push you further than you can push yourself. Your why will help you master your mission. Your why will help you make your millions. So you got to know your why. I want everybody to take a moment right now. Write down on your paper, get your pen and paper ready because we're going to be writing down a lot of stuff now. What is your why? What do you see happen in your life? What is your why? Write it down. What is your why? And if anybody's bold enough to type their why in the comments in the chat, do that so we can share it. You can encourage someone else. What is your why? What is your reasoning for wanting to grow online, building a social media platform, getting your message out there, showing your business, selling your books? What is it? What is your why? And if you guys like to share, type it in the comments. Y'all are, yes, y'all understood the assignment. Y'all got this chat lit. Yes, I love it. Gina says, to help build my legacy and financial freedom. I love that. Thank you, Gina. iPhone, I don't know your name, but iPhone says, I want something bigger than myself. That is good stuff right there. That's good. What's your name, iPhone? Tell us your name so we can share that with the group. Anybody else want to chat, type in the chat? Nikki, thank you, Nikki. Hassan says, to show the world how great I can be. I can be in life. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. Anybody else? And influence others. Yes. Anyone else want to share their why? What is your why? And one more. Lyric says, I want to make people happy in the world. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Thank you guys for sharing. So we want you guys to take your why. Antoine says, because I found value in my worth, purpose, and existence. That is beautiful. Take your why and write it down. Post your why up on a Post-it notes. Put it somewhere where you can see it. And those days that you feel like giving up, look at your why, because you will feel like giving up. Just last week, I wanted to throw my phone out the window. It's done. I'm done with social media. I'm tired. Stop working. Okay. Xavier says to share my journey and let people know that they don't have to settle for less. That is, y'all got some good whys. Dang, it's deep. Candace says to build legacy for my child. Yes. All right. So remember this. Remember this. Your why will keep you going when you feel like giving up. So go back and look at that why. Secondly, we want you guys to, when it comes to not knowing what to talk about, that's something a lot of people said. I don't know what to talk about. If you talk to anybody today, you got plenty to talk about. Okay. If y'all had any conversations with anybody on the phone today, you got plenty to talk about. But this is what I teach when I mentor people. I do business coaching and marketing. This is what I tell the people. I said, you have to feed your followers. Okay. You got to feed your followers. So what you got to do is look at your content as if it's food, right? Look at your content as if it's food. When someone comes to your page, they need to be eating, okay? They want to be fed. They don't know they want to be fed, but you need to be feeding them some delicious hors d'oeuvres. Those are hors d'oeuvres. They're little bite-sized pieces of deliciousness, right? So you want to look at your content as if it's food. And a lot of people say, but what if I do something like tell jokes? Baby, don't you know that, what do they say? Laughter is food for what? The soul. Okay. Laughter is food for you feeding the people, you helping them get through their day. So don't look at yourself as if it's minute. Also, if you feed people education, you're feeding their mind. If you're educating people on your post, you're feeding them. If you're inspiring them, maybe you're a minister, or maybe you are a life coach, you're someone who's always putting out some motivation, you're feeding a person's spirit. You are feeding the people whether you know it or not. So let the people come and eat good. Okay. Let them taste what you're serving. And when they get a taste of what you're serving, they're going to want more. So you got to feed them something so good that it keeps them craving more. How's that sound? You want the people craving more of what you have to offer. And then when they come to your page, guys, if you say that you are a life coach, when they come to your page, they need to see you what? Life coaching. Do what you say you do. It's that simple. If Tim says, okay, I'm in fashion, we go to Tim's page. We need to see Tim fashioning. Okay. If somebody says, oh, I'm a cook, I love making desserts, I need to come to your page and see you desserting, honey. What the desserts at? So don't sit and tell people what you do when they come to your page, and your page is private. What is that about? You can't reach the people that way. So what you have to do is show up and show the people what you do. It's simple. Show up and show the people what you do. Okay. So if you coaching, be coaching. If you create a content creator, be creating. If you're a motivator, be motivating. That's it. It's that simple, guys. Y'all got it? That's the food. The people coming to eat. All right. Here's what I also want you to know. A lot of people say, oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared to show up online. I'm scared to film myself. Here's how you get over your fear. Y'all ready? Are you ready to get over your fear? You ready? Y'all got to type in comments in the chat. I'm ready. If you're ready to get over your fear, this is how you do it. Feed your followers and your fear will disappear. Feed your followers and your fear will disappear. The way you get over fear is stop thinking about yourself. The people coming to eat, feed them. And when you hit that record button, you focus on the person behind that camera, the person who's coming to your page, you don't even think about yourself anymore. What can I give this person to help them today? What can I show this person? What can I educate this person? What piece of motivation can I give this person so that they feel better? They walk away feeling fed. Okay? So feed your followers and your fear will disappear. All right. We're going to show you guys a little trick in a little bit. I'm going to plug in my phone, hopefully. I might have to do it after our panelists, but we're going to show you guys some tips tonight, how to get over the imposter syndrome and comparison syndrome. Okay. So Jay Abrams says that people are silently begging to be fed. All right. People are silently begging to be fed. And so we're going to show you guys how to start building your followers and then how to turn those followers into money in the bank. Is that all right? Y'all ready? I'm going to take you through it real quick. So get your pen and paper ready. Get your pen and paper ready. So there's one major mistake a lot of you are doing before and after you post on social media. One major mistake. And that is you're posting and ghosting. What does that mean? That means that you get online, you get your posts together, you get your hashtags, get all this stuff, you work out the trending audio and you put it online and then you put your phone down. Okay, that's done and going about your business. Let's not do that, okay? You are missing the opportunities to build your following. That was me too. Somebody said, that's me, Antoine. That was me too. I had to learn the hard way. Here's what you want to do. Instead of posting and ghosting, in order to get more followers, you need to have some, I like to call it class. Class stands for C, comment, L, like, A, applaud, meaning DM some of the people. Tell them, hey, I like your content. That's great. I love it. Can we connect? Da, 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 da. The S, first S is share. The last S is save. So you want to be commenting, liking, DMing, sharing, and saving. Okay. What does that mean, Brenda? 15 to 20 minutes before you post, you want to be doing those things. Engagement. That's what the algorithm likes. You guys hear people talk about algorithm all the time. Thank you, Onyx, for putting that in the chat. People, oh, the algorithm doesn't love me. You ain't cooking no good food, girl. Go back and season it. It's missing something. It's missing a little salt. Maybe you need a little bit more oil. Maybe, y'all, I'm not a cook, but I like to eat, okay? I like to eat. So when you are like, oh, the algorithm doesn't love me, blah, 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 look at what you're putting out. Does the algorithm like what you're feeding the people? Is it tasty food? You want to be tantalizing the taste buds of your followers where they are looking for you every day. Like, oh, did she post? Did she post? Did he post? Oh my God, last week it was so good. And let me tell you how you know. This is how you know when your food is so good. Hands down. People will share what you cooked without you even asking. They will share what you cooked without you even. This person shared my post. Oh my God, because it was delicious, girl. It was good. Okay. So that's how you know you're on the right track. When you don't see people sharing, when you don't see people liking, commenting, it's like, okay, let me go back. Let me, don't get in your feelings. Let me cook something different. Let me change it up. A good chef knows that you always got to be adjusting the recipe, right? You got to be adjusting it. And that's what you do with social media. Adjust your recipe. Don't get upset about it. They're helping you be better. So you just need to remember what you're cooking is important because the people need to eat. The people need to eat what you're serving. Okay. My God, today. Okay. I'm sorry, I get excited about this stuff, guys. The other thing you need to do is listen to your audience, because a lot of times you're like, I'm posting, and nobody's, what are they asking for? Cook the people what they're asking for and then serve it to them. So if they're like, oh, can you give me more of this or can you give me more of that? Make that, create that and post it and see how it goes. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you guys one last thing before I go into that. What's the best time to post? That's another question that I get often. People are like, when should I post? You guys ask that question? When's the best time to post? Right. So your analytics inside of Instagram, most places will have this. YouTube as well as TikTok has analytics. So when you go inside your analytics, you will see the most common times that your actual audience is online. So see when they're online. It's going to be different for every single person in here. But when you're first starting out, I usually recommend that you guys post in the morning, noon, and in the evening. And those of you who are night owls like me, 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Because the good thing about that is you get to see when you get the most engagement. So when you're posting at those times, then what you'll do is see when you're getting, okay, more people are liking my stuff in the evening. Okay. So you can post in the morning, you can post noon, and then you can post in the evening. All right. So who's ready to learn how to go from your bio to your bank account? Bio to bank account. Who's ready? Who's ready? Who wants to learn how to take people from your bio reading about you to your bank. Y'all got to type in the comments. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Bo. Lyric says yes. Paulette says yes. Trey says yes. Onyx is me. B to B. That's right. Me, says Xavier. All right, guys. I had to learn this the hard way, but this is how I started getting those $30,000, start monetizing the social media. And you can monetize social media without having 100,000 followers, without having 50,000 followers. You just got to know how to do it. All right. So here we go. I'm going to teach you how to monetize your social media and go from your bio to your bank account in 5 steps or less. The first thing you want to do is we just talked about feeding your followers. Okay. You want to make sure that you made them, you primed them, you made them so hungry that now they want more. All right. How do you make them hungry? When you're posting a reel, you got to have a good hook. A good hook is stay until the end. I got something special. Or I don't know why nobody ever told you this. Start with something that people are like, wait, what did they not tell me? A good hook is something that hooks people in the middle, in the beginning. Then you want to make sure you record your video and tell them what you're going to tell them. Okay. Don't beat around the bushes. Go straight to it. Tell the people where you're going to tell them. At the end, this is where you're missing a lot of people. A CTA, which is a call to action. Call to action means tell them what to do next. The one thing you don't want to do on social media now, because they're frowning upon it, is say, click the link in my bio. If you're doing that, stop. Okay. So a lot of people will say, oh, just click the link in my bio. 9 times out of 10, they're not. And then the algorithm doesn't like it. So they push your content down. What you want to say is, if you want to learn more, if you like this, if blah, 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 comment and give them something to comment. Comment the word I'm ready. Comment the word ebook. Comment the word. You guys notice people are doing that now a lot. Comment link, comment class, comment. What that does is it feeds the algorithm. And they're like, oh, people are engaging with this post. Let's send it out more. 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 Before you know it, you're like, it went viral. It went viral. It went viral. Okay, right. Xavier says, or there's no link. So you have a CTA at the end. Then what you do with that CTA is you go to the DMs. Hey, thanks for commenting. Hey, this is what I'm doing, blah, blah. Have a conversation. You got to build rapport with people. Have that conversation. So after having that conversation and you have identified if that's an ideal candidate, you're going to then say, okay, here's the link. I can send it to you, or you can click the link in my bio. Do that in the DMs. So now what you've done is you created a piece of content, some tasty food that took people from your bio to your bank account. And when they do that, they're going to click on a link and learn more about you. If you don't have a link in your bio, as someone just said, they can't learn more about you. When they click that link, they get to go to your website, or they get to go to something else that you have, like a funnel, and learn more about you. When they do that, that's when they're eating the steak. Like, you gave them an appetizer. Now they get to eat the steak and potatoes, and they're like, "Ooh, this is so good." And they got to pay for the steak. Okay. The steak ain't free. The steak ain't free. Okay. So you guys, that is how you take people from your bio to your bank account. And the way a lot of you are probably trying to figure out, how do I do that? The way you create a link in your bio is you can use a variety of platforms. There are so many that are out there. I'm going to list a few for you now, and then we're going to go into our next segment. One is Stand Store. You could build a Shopify store. You could use Sellar, Selar, I believe is the correct spelling. Gumroad and PayHip. Gumroad, PayHip are both free, meaning that they don't charge you a monthly fee. They just charge you a portion of your sales when you make a sale. So if there's some of you who have coaching or ebooks or something that you sell, if you want to start with Gumroad or PayHip, they will just take a portion once you sell it. Sellar, Shopify, and Stand Store all have monthly fees. Okay. But these are all ways that you can put something up online for people to buy, and then they click the link, and then they go from your bio to where? A journey to the bank. Whose bank? Your bank. Whose bank is it, y'all? Whose bank? They're going from the bio to whose bank? My bank. There you go. There you go. I see you. I see you comments. My bank. Yes. Tim says, my bank, mine. Ditch. Yes. Okay. So, all right, guys. Was that helpful for you guys? My bank. Trey says, my bank. Xavier says, my wife bank. Yes, they're connected. Was that helpful? Was that helpful? We're getting ready to announce and introduce our panelists for tonight. Yes. All right. Devontae says yes, yes. Hassan says my bank. All right, guys, we're going to introduce our panelists for tonight. We're super, super excited to Gina says my bank. Candace says yes, very helpful. Awesome, awesome. We're super excited to bring to you some very special people tonight. I am so elated to have worked with this awesome lady. We've been working diligently on this, you guys, just meeting and talking to each other the last few weeks to get this together for you guys. And I'm super excited for her to show you what she has in store for you. She is a content creator, self-taught, and she's I'll say digital marketing because she's in the whole digital space, and it's just really, really awesome what she does and what she puts out and how she's able to come here and share her gifting with us. I'm going to introduce to some and present to others. Trey, welcome, welcome, welcome to the content creation workshop.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? I'm hoping you
Yes.
can hear me. Okay. Hi, guys. My name is Trey, and I would love to say thank you to the Mogul Ministry for this invite. I am so excited to show you all some of the stuff. Well, get y'all hip on some of the stuff to get you started on your get you started on your social media journey, and very much give you some tips that helped me on my journey as well. Um, as we start, I would like to start off with I am Minister Trey. At church, I am on the media team. At home, I am part-time content creator, fashion designer-ish. Um, Also, I edit pictures and stuff like that. That's what keeps me going. I love editing. Something about social media that keeps me going. It's everything to me. Um, I lost it. There you go. To get you started, I'm very old school, so everything is on paper, honey. Um, I would like to start off with what is your why and why haven't you started yet? What's stopping you? For some people, it's fear, lack of equipment, no motivation, lack of confidence, don't have anywhere to film, nobody ever watches or likes their stuff, don't like how they look, sound, or can't think of anything to say. And for me, I would like to let you know you have it all. Trust and believe me. Lack of fear. For some of you, well, all of you, you should not have any fear. That's not yours. That is not the only fear you should have is for Christ. That's where we starting off, basics. For those of you who say you don't have any equipment, honey, as long as you have a phone, you already done started. Place to post, like Brenda said, you don't have to really be on camera at first. You could start off with just words or random videos with inspirational quotes from yourself, get you started on your way and build from there. Trust and believe. It's very helpful. Um, don't like how you sound, honey. I was once one of you. I hated how I sound because I do have an accent. So when I started, I was fresh off the boat, honey. So my accent was very thick. So it took me a minute to learn to speak the Atlanta dialect, or basically the American way. So when I speak, I would go and delete, start over and delete. And when I noticed that wasn't helping me, it was mostly stopping me from doing anything. Because every time I think about it, that's one video or one post less that I have. Um, I started off as a joke. I was watching my sister post during quarantine in 2020. I was like, girl, what are you doing? And so I just started up a TikTok page and I just started posting like random stuff. And then I had the idea, I love fashion. Why don't I post just that? And I started to research and stuff like that. And I started to see people doing fashion, but it wasn't my type of fashion. So I just got the camera, I propped it up in the house downstairs. I will never forget, in the basement, put on a nice piece of something, and went to modeling, and it was up from there. You always have to think about why you're feeling so trapped. Sometimes it's not necessarily others, it's you getting into your way. Because you're thinking about how people see you, you're thinking about how you look and stuff like that. And it's not about how others view you. It's more about where you're supposed to go when you're putting out content, videos, posts. How is it going to be beneficial when you put it out? Um, for me, it was a little hard because I was very much scared. I was in the beginning of transitioning and I didn't know how people would see it, and it started to affect the way I see others. The comments came in very fast, and before I knew it, I started going into all the bad comments and started to not see that I was actually helping people who actually wanted to be, who were trying to get into the content stuff and didn't see themselves, but they actually saw hope when they saw me. So that's what pushed me. And I'm telling you now, all you have to do is start. There is somebody like you that is waiting for you to post. My next thing is find your niche. What are you good at? What is your interest? What can you go on and on about? What drives you? Like I stated, fashion. That's what got me going, honey. And from there it was up. For you, it might be, what you call it, traveling. For some of you, it might be movies, it might be educating, ministry. Find your niche and go from there. Next off, find your audience. Research, research, research is very necessary for anything you do in life, but especially content creating. Research is the key to getting this thing together. What platforms are you looking for? That to find your platform, you have to find your niche, and then see where it goes. For me, example again, fashion. That would mainly be TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest. That's a good place because some people do look for fashion on Pinterest. Um, find those, pick your best two, because you don't want to overwhelm yourself. That's a very big killer when it comes to posting, overwhelming yourself. Find your best two apps, applications, platforms, and go from there. What type of creator are you? Are you a talker? Are you a shower? Are you ready? Are you willing to teach people, demonstrate stuff to people? Are you blogging? Are you putting together mini movies? Are you cooking? Are you lifestyle videos, pranks, stuff like that? What kind of what kind of creator are you? That's where you find your, that's when you find your audience, because when you start to post, you don't want to lose them in what you're doing, because some people, back up, you don't want to lose them in what you're doing, because some people would post every and anything. When you find your niche, some of us have more than one. I should have said it at top. Some of us have more than one, that's for sure. But you want to pick one to start off with because you don't want to overwhelm yourself, one, and overwhelm your viewers. Sometimes that would have you to lose viewers because it's too much going on. When you find your niche and your platform, your audience will come post on your two chosen apps or applications and see where it goes, what your audience are looking for, See when they're coming in, how they're coming in. Are they're morning people? Are they night people? Are they on Facebook? Are they on Instagram? For every app, it's a different type of vibe, should I say. We all know Facebook is for a more up in age family. Instagram is for our middle age millennials. And then TikTok is for our Gen Zers. Those are the fast going short attention spans. So you want to find your people in that order, should I say. Niche, applications, apps, and then your audience will come. Basic necessities, honey, you want to have confidence is key. It is not easy in these social media streets. It's not easy. You want to know your resolution. What are you resolving when I post, when I put up my food, should I say, according to Brenda, when I put myself out there, what am I resolving? What am I coming to? For me, when I started to realize that I had some kind of influence, I didn't just want to post fashion because there are many different types of fashion, but I wasn't seeing my type of fashion, which is low-key modest, but still youthful. And combine that with church, it was very hard to find when it comes to research because not everybody was doing church content with a modesty but young look. So that was kind of my resolve in a way to where you don't always have to be, the old clothes, and you don't always have to be hoochie cooch at the same time. But my resolve was to, hey, this is what I do to mask some of that. I understand, our fashions are real cut up, see through, very revealing. These are some of the ways you could kind of mask that. And from there, my following and stuff grew. Now, physical necessities, basic necessities, your phone. Your phone has so much to offer you. You don't even understand because you already have your camera, all your apps are there, and sometimes it's just a simple picture and keep it going. You want to have a tripod. If you want to be fancy, tripods, ring lights are very, very much a plus to your social media game. Little mics from Amazon and stuff of that sort. You want to always keep in mind, even though you're seeing these things like mics, everybody have a podcast, everybody have a laptop, everybody have the newest phone. What you have now is a great starter pack. All you need is to put your phone anywhere your phone could stand. You got a starter pack. Just start to speak. Do not hold yourself back when it comes to speaking, especially like me. I started off not wanting to speak due to the fact that I didn't feel like people wanted to hear what I had to say, even with the language barrier sometimes. Um, but the more I speak again, people started to let me know, oh, this is how I felt. This is what I was going through. And it pushed from there. To nush this on in a bubble, creating is not as hard as we make it seem. Um, Sometimes it's as simple as just sitting in front of the camera and looking cute for some people. Sometimes it's just recording what you're doing and going. Sometimes is taking a simple as a picture with an awesome caption. And the caption does not have to be like 7,000 words long. Nice and cute from your mind, how I'm feeling today. Nice and sweet. It gets to the point and it reaches your target audience from time to time due to the fact that you're being direct and you're being consistent. That's another fact that I almost forgot to put in. Consistency is key. you want to keep up with your audience as well, because you don't want to lose them, like Brenda said before. You don't want to post and ghost. Interact with your people. To get y'all into some of the stuff that have grown my platforms, because I'm growing on a lot of platforms. TikTok, I didn't like see the need to really speak to people, but when I started to interact more, like share other people's videos, they would share back, and like other people's videos, they would like back. That's how my content grew, as so did theirs as well. For Instagram, it was more so personal interaction, like off camera. Sometimes it's more than just being on camera. Go outside, touch grass, meet people. That is a good way to connect and grow. Um, and sometimes you want to, for me, Snapchat is where I do like more personal home stuff, family stuff. That's how some people want to feel connected in some way with you. So don't ever be afraid to show a little vulnerability. It doesn't have to be all the way, and it doesn't have to be all the time. Just find your platforms and see how your audience connect with you. I hope I've helped in some way, and that's my spill. Brenda, back to you. Any questions? My bad.
That was short and sweet. I'm so long-winded, honey. You got it in and got it. I
Honey.
love it. That was awesome. We are going to keep it rolling, guys. If you guys have any questions, if you have any questions, if you could type it in the chat, and what we're going to do is answer all the questions at the end, because we still have a lot more content to get through. Next, we have on our panel tonight, you guys, I am so thrilled and honored to introduce this person to you. It was an accident, honestly, that they are here. We initially thought we were going to have someone else, and it kind of, they said, no, I got somebody else who will be perfect for the role. And I want to introduce this person to you. I'm super excited to have him because he's doing big things. Devontae Teasley is a seasoned professional from Richmond, Virginia. He graduated from Norfolk State University with a degree in business management and marketing. He has a strong background in leadership and sales and marketing, and he currently serves as the publicity and project manager for Create Agency. Outside of what he does daily, he is an adrenaline junkie. Any other adrenaline junkies in the room? He just returned from a 10-day thrilling trip from Australia, New Zealand, and Indonesia. You guys, Devontae is here to share with us all things marketing and branding and public relations. Everyone, welcome to the Content Creation Workshop, Devontae Teasley. Woo, 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 woo.
I'll get it started. So first, I know it was an accident, but I am really excited about this opportunity. One, because I'm just like you all. I was the marketing director for Mondelez International, which is brands like Oreo, Ritz, Chips Ahoy, all the snacks that we love but don't really need. And I did that for 10 years. And what I found through that journey was I'm sitting up here creating ideas, doing grassroots event, all for a company, and they're reaping the reward. But yeah, I'm just getting this check on the 1st and the 15th. And I was told by my mentor, Mr. Vaughn Alvarez, like, you have to like take a leap of faith. Don't be scared. You have these great ideas. Get out there. And I said, no, I just don't want to. And so I finally took the leap, and I started my LLC, and I became part of Create, doing something that I always was nervous about, and that was being in PR and being a publicist. So now I have one of my first clients, and I'm just doing a lot within the agency, from my events to managing artists, and I'm really excited. And now I'm an entrepreneur. So Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Trey. You all gave some really great advice. I may think I know what I know, but the advice that you two ladies gave so far was really top tier. So what I have is straight to the point. One thing I know about myself is I can get a little long-winded, but over the course of me now fine-tuning my path as an entrepreneur and my social platform, I've learned to be one, authentically myself, and then two, all the rules that you thought, I see Hassan posted, how often should you post on social media? There is no limit, as long as you're continuing what Brenda said, feeding your content for what you want your audience to feed and feel, post it, whether it's the morning, afternoon, or evening. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to ask everyone if they can go ahead and throw your Instagram at for me in the group chat. Because what I'm going to do is when we get off this call, I'm going to follow your page. And I'm going to be one of those followers that's going to go on your page. I'm going to like your material. I'm going to let you know, what you're doing that you can improve on. And that's the time that I have tonight for you all, my commitment to this workshop. So if you can right now, go ahead and throw your ads in there for me. Okay, I see them coming in. Keep them coming. Everyone, I need everyone now. It should be ding, 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 ding. There we go. Everyone, it is 17 of us on this call. So that means I should have at least 15 ads for coming on. There we go. Okay. I saw you sent it again. Okay. So what I'm gonna do as far as what I'm going to share with you all today is after I'm actually going to follow each other one of you all on your social media and then just give you some feedback. So be on the lookout for a DM. I'm gonna slide in each and every one of you all DM and just give us some feedback from based on what I'm going to share with you all. Brenda and Trey gave some great insight on finding your why, breaking down what class mean, and then Trey with the niche, which is really important, is actually one of the topics I was going to discuss. So thank you, Trey, for that. And then having that confidence, but most important, that confidence tied in with resolution to you solving what you feel you want your audience to want or the need in your business. So first, your bio. Believe it or not, the algorithm and tide of when people go to search for clothing, when people go search for to travel agent, when people go search for fashion, when people go search for leaders, they're gonna when they type that in, Instagram's algorithm is based off what you type in your bio. So therefore, if I say I'm a food critic, when someone goes to type in food critic, that one of my pages are going to come up. So what I did for my ad is I'm at the marketing guru. So I already manifest this when Instagram came out. I said, hey, what's my why? My why is going to be that I want to be known as the marketing guru. So that was my ad. So the first time when you type in, and you could try it now, if you type in the marketing, I'm going to be the second person to come up. Somebody already took it the first time. So I just add a underscore at the end and boom, there you have it. So your bio should say a lot about, not a lot in essence of, verbiage, but a lot about what service you're offering and then what's your business. So for example, if you go to my page, it's going to have my name and some fancy type writing that I found online. I am an entrepreneur now, and I'm the publicity and project manager with Create Agency. And then I had included the link for today's workshop. So that's simple. So when I posted on my story, if you was interested to come to my page, I had everything right there and what I do. So if anyone types in publicity, if anyone types in project management, I'll be in that algorithm of searches that come up. Next, your headshot. Some people have, photos of them just that they took years ago. One thing about that I enjoy about this workshop is that you all are going to actually be able to get a professional headshot done tomorrow for those who are able to attend. So a picture is important. We recently went to an event, BT Black and Iconic, where they had a photographer there. And I said, I'm about to milk this. So I had my bow tie on and my black suit, and it's my trademark photo now that I use across all my social platforms, even the one that you see from the advertisement of this content creation workshop. Sorry, I can get that out. So headshot is going to be really, really important. And if you can, make sure that it's visible to where that if I'm searching your page, that someone can see who you are, what your product and the service, or if you have a logo or something like that, and use colors that are comfortable to you and you feel authentic to you. So next key point is the branding. So you have to be consistent when it comes to branding, making sure that your profile, your content, and messaging is all aligned with your brand. So for me, I don't know if you could tell, my two favorite colors is blue and green. So my trademark and what I try to do and stay in is when I am being in, I'll say, opportunities of expressing myself, I often tend to wear blue. I often tend to wear green. Now, if it comes down to more formal, you're going to see me in a black tie, black bow tie, all the above. But I love to wear the colors blue and green. And anytime I go to a career fair or speaking on any other panels, I wear those colors just to pop and stand out. So my two colors that I like to use is blue and green. So use the same colors, find funky fonts that stand out to you, and then the tone across all of your social media platforms. So for Brenda, you know, and I did some prior to us meeting, you know, looked at your social platform, and I saw, you know, that, you know, I love when you had put a purpose pusher. And, you know, looking at all your content and everything that you do is so inspiring. So I say, oh, that's what a purpose pusher looks like. So make sure that you're branding yourself to where, you know, like Trey, fashion. When she posts, it's going to be fashion. It's going to be what she wants to share with the audience. So for the gentleman, I'm sorry, I have two different screens pulled up. I know there we have a designer that's on this call today, and I see already you're branding yourself. You have your 3 jackets right there in the back. So I'm looking back like, oh, I like that one to the left. How much is that? That's branding. Little do you know, everyone is seeing your work right before our eyes, and you didn't even need to say anything. So ensuring that you are in branding yourself with everything that you're doing. And next, collaboration. Collaborating with other brands or influencers can help reach a wider audience and build relationships. And how I'm collaborating, just sharing with you all, I do have a headline. And my headline is based on every time I walk or get around in a room with friends and things like that, we always bring up signs like, are you a Sagittarius? Are you a Scorpio? You know, things like that is an initial conversation starter. So I made a hat one day and it says Sagittarius. And every time I come into a room and I wear that hat, someone is always like, oh, you're a Sag. We make fun, we talk about it. But that's me branding myself to where I found something that, wow, every time I get in these rooms, with no matter who it might be. I was with Candy and she was sharing with me. She's like, "You a Sag? No wonder you're a Sag." I was like, "Hey, let me get you a hat for you to wear, you to post." And so make sure that you are back to confidence and resolution. You know, when you see a celebrity or you see an influencer that you're following, and they post something, don't be afraid to comment. Hey, I like what you're doing. Great, you're inspiring me, and things like that. You never know what that commenting can do to where they might like it, they might follow you, or anything like that. And I've even said that there's a gentleman that he has a headline that's doing really well from what I see. And every time he posts, I'm like, great hat. Or one time I sent him a DM and I was like, you know, hey, what's the fabric that you use so that the front doesn't bend like that? He was like, oh, I use this distributor. You know, you can reach out to them. Just for me sending a DM, I was able to reach out and have a distributor to now I have, you all can't see, but look, I'll show you. I have hats all lined up, from bucket hats and all, fabric and the reflecting that I'm putting on the hats. All that's just ready and around me because I'm invested in this business, in my brand, and so I'm willing to do anything. And so back to that confidence and resolution, don't be afraid to collaborate with influencers that you look up to, and also comment and build some type of social media presence with, you know, you celebrating other people's successes, but most importantly, keeping yourself active in that algorithm. This is my top tip, and I do it every time I post. Use your friends, your family, your church members, your brothers, your sisters, your neighbors, as a great source of support when it comes to social media marketing. One thing that I do is that when I have a group chat, it's like my 15 closest friends. And so whenever I do a post, I'll send it to them in the group chat and I'll say, hey, go like, go comment, go share. And some do it, some not, but it's a risk every time. And I get a lot of love from it. So use your friends, your family. You never know who your family and friends are connected with, and then who might just tap and purchase. So those are my top 5 tips. What I'm going to do next is really just hone in on building this community with you all. And that is following you first on IG or whatever social media that you sent to me. I'm going to shoot you a DM and just let you know, hey, I like your page. And hey, if you got something on your page that I really like, trust and believe, I'm going to be your customer. So all in conclusion, my top 5 social media tips is going to be ensuring that your bio states your purpose and your why to your business and your brand. Then 2, let's get you a good headshot. Please come out tomorrow so you can get that headshot for your social media. 2, branding. And that's everything from colors, fonts, to everything that you use is authentic to you and your brand. Collaboration, not being afraid to step out and reach out to your influencers. And then lastly, using your friends, family, neighbors, church members, everyone to support you and your business. And that's all I got.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you so much to our panelists, Trey and Devontae. That was incredible. It's always so good to sit back and just hear what other people are doing on social media, what's working for them as far as marketing and branding in their business. Thank you guys so much for being here. Did y'all get some great value from that? Type in the chat if that helped you. I'm going to start hitting up my friends more. Hey, I just posted. Go, go, go. Thank you for that. That is amazing. Are you guys loving this so far? Let us know if we're on point, if you're getting something out of this. Yes, I see a lot of yes. Yes, they loved it. Thank you, Devontae and Trey. This was awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, guys, we got a lot more to go. We're going to keep it rolling. We're going to keep it rolling. As we said, we're going to have some questions at the end, so hang in with us. Just stay tuned in. How many of you are ready? Oh, and sorry, Devontae. Devontae has been so busy. He hasn't had a chance to get all the dates for everything. That In Content Studio Day is actually going to be on the 27th. On the 27th, it's a Saturday. So he said it, we're going to be doing a lot of great things. So make sure you have the date down. It's the 27th. And those of you who are not signed up, there is a fee for that. We'll talk about that at the end if you want to get signed up for that In Content Studio Day. We have rented out a content studio just for you guys. So everything you learn tonight, you can implement. Okay. We're not going to talk about it. We're going to be about it. Okay. So we want everybody to get all this information tonight so that when we're in the studio, you got everything on paper, you have it in your notes, you are ready to go, ready to roll. Sound good? Sound good. All right. So who's ready to learn how to create 8 weeks worth of content? 8 weeks worth of content right here, right now. And you guys are going to film that in the studio. Candace says, me. Hassan says, me. All right. So you guys, the next segment of our workshop tonight is we're going to be showing you some hands-on stuff. So myself, along with Trey, we're going to be sharing our phones and our screens. We've cleaned them up so they're nice and peachy. And we're going to share our screens with you guys. And we're going to show you some things that you probably didn't know you could do. So I love using AI, as Gina talks about. She's into AI. If you guys are not into AI, you're going to get left behind. You need to learn it. You need to jump on it now. Learn. Don't be afraid of it. It's coming. It's here. So all you can do is learn how to utilize it to help you grow your business. So that's what we're going to be teaching you now. So this segment is all about how to use ChatGPT to help you create 8 weeks worth of content that you can film in one day. All right. So what I usually like to tell people is when you're filming, when you guys come in a content studio, we want you bringing all of your equipment. You can bring lights, you can bring mics, you can bring wardrobe. So you can bring props like, Tim, we keep picking on Tim with the fashion. If he wants to bring some of his stuff and set it up like he has it now, he can do that. If you're someone who bakes cupcakes or cakes or whatever you do, you can have those props. If you're an author, you have a book, you can come in and bring that in as well. And then you film your content. You're going to have a tripod. You'll have different sections. There are different walls that you can use and stand in front of and film your content. The major thing is your wardrobe. You want to switch out your wardrobe probably every 4 to 5 videos. So bring about 4 or 5 different tops so that you can switch those out and you can film in those. So it looks as if you're filming on different days when you're all just doing it in one day. So one of the questions that we get most often is people are like, how do I not get overwhelmed? Like, I am working, I'm a mom, I'm a husband, I'm a CEO, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm doing all these things. How am I going to make time for this? You're going to carve out 1 day or 2 days a month, and you're just going to film. And then you're going to start posting. Okay. But you have to have it organized and you have to have a strategy. So we're going to teach you strategy. Who's ready? All right. First, if you don't know what ChatGPT is, I want you to get on the train. Okay. Come from under the rock. Get on the train. How many of you know what ChatGPT is? Have you used it? Type in the comments. Have you used it? And if you have, you already have an account. So this is going to be easy. Do you need to prepare what you're going to talk about ahead of time? Watson, you're right on target, sir. This is what we're about to talk about right here, right now. All right. So you guys, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Let me know when you can see it. If you can see my screen, type yes. And I want one brave soul to unmute themselves and tell me what you do. And we're going to use you as an example here. First person who unmutes and tells me you are the example. I know everybody's not scared. Anybody, what do you do?
I'm the example. I'm actually a solo transformation.
Is that Watson? We can't hear you, Watson.
Can you hear me now? Hold on.
You're breaking up. Type it in the chat for us.
Let's see. Can you hear me now?
Kind of.
So for me, I'm a transformational coach.
Coach?
Coach.
Type it in the chat for us. I think you said life coach.
Coach. Yeah.
Yeah, you're breaking up, but we're going to do this. I think that's what you said, life coach.
Coach. Coach.
Okay.
And Brenda, can you also cut and paste that and put that in the chat so that we can be able to use that too?
Absolutely. Let me finish reading and making sure it's right, and then I'll type it in the chat. Also, you guys, we are going to have a resource toolkit after this. You guys will get a replay of this call tonight, this workshop, and then we're going to also send you the resource kit with some things that we talked about, some links, and then this prompt right here, we'll have that in there as well, along with an equipment list of things that you need to bring on the 27th. So we're going to read through this real quick. Thank you, Gina. And then once we get this solidified, I'll post it in the chat so you guys can use this. All right, so here's how you use ChatGPT. It is a language learning model. What that means is it learns by what you put in each time you interact with it. It's going to learn more and more. So here's the prompt that you're going to use to help you create 8 weeks worth of content and that you can film in 1 day. All right, so it says, hi, I like to say hi, please, and thank you just because I'm a kind person, but I just think it's going to give you better results if you're nice to it, okay? Hi, I'm a new content creator and I need help growing my Instagram account from 0 to 10,000 followers. I would like to talk about life coaching, and you can put insert whatever you do right here, okay? Whatever you do, you put that right there. A day in the life of food and inspiration. So you're just going to list the things that you want on your page. So you guys, when you're posting, you don't have to post the same thing all the time, but have the same general, we talked about having food, have the same types of food. So when people come and they like one type of food, they're like, oh, I want more of that. They still can come on your page and find something similar to what they just got introduced to you by, if that makes sense. So if you're a person who wants to talk about coupons, you like to coupon all day. Okay, you can talk about couponing, but also talk about, maybe you have kids and you go take your kids to different parks, or maybe you also go and, I don't know, rock climbing. I don't know. So you can have those same things, but just kind of interchange them throughout your page. So it gives it a little bit of flavor. All right. So I would like to talk about life coaching, a day in the life of food and inspiration. I want to grow this account so that I can attract brand deals and partnerships and eventually sell my own physical and digital products. I would like for you to help me create a content calendar for the next 8 weeks. I want to post 3 times a week. You guys can change that number. If you want to post 4 times a week, you can do that. If you only want to post 2 times a week, you can do that. Whatever that number is, change it to what works for you and your life. We don't want you guys to get overwhelmed with posting, because there are some people who post so much that it takes a toll on their mental, capacity. So we don't want it to be overwhelming. So do what works for you. So you can change that number to whatever you want. Please create scripts for me. That's like the description that you're going to put in the box for each post, and of what I should post along with specific hashtags. I also would like to create a table that resembles a calendar showing me what days to post. I need this content to be engaging, enlightening, and entertaining. Now, here's where you're going to infuse yourself, all right? Because this is a machine. It's going to do it very robotically unless you tell it what type of personality you have. So whatever your personality is, type that here. My personality is X, Y, and Z. I just put fun, outgoing, thoughtful, and adventurous. Yours may not be. It may be something different. So make sure you do that so that it can create that content that fits you. Please infuse a bit of my personality in each script so that it sounds like me. All right, you guys got it? I'm going to copy this and I'm going to put this in the chat. Hopefully it'll take all of it. If not, we'll make sure we put it on the resource guide that we're going to send out. So everybody should be able to see that in the chat. All right, you guys are ready for the magic that's about to go down? Are y'all ready? Y'all got to type in the comments in the chat. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for what's about to happen right now? Let me see you. Let me see you light up the chat. Yes, ready. Most is ready, ready. Who's ready? Who's ready? Yes. All right, here we go. We're going to press this little button right here, the arrow, and watch the magic happen. Are you guys seeing what's happening here? It's telling you exactly what you can do, what you can create. It's giving you your hashtags. This is for week 1. It's saying you can post Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Week 2. This could go on and on. Are you guys seeing this? Is this not amazing? A day in my life, Motivational Monday. Let's see, Friday food hack, an intriguing, easy food hack or a quick recipe video. Listen, y'all see what's happening? It just gave you the calendar. Week 1 and 2. These are your hashtags. Okay, that took what? A minute, 1.5 seconds.
It's blowing up my Instagram.
Okay, you guys. So it only did week 1 and 2. So we're going to say, great. Thank you. Now, can you do week? If it stops, if it doesn't do the whole 8 weeks, 3 and 4. You just ask it to keep going. Absolutely. Let's dive into week 3 and 4. Bam. Deep dive and personal growth. Monday. A thought-provoking image or video of an engaging inactivity that pushed you out of your comfort zone. My God, today. A deep dive discussion, an inviting cozy scene that suggests a deep, meaningful conversation. Okay, here's the script. This is what you'll type. Let's spill the tea. Today's deep dive, the power of saying no. The power of saying no. It's not just a word, it's a complete sentence. Saying no can be an ultimate act of self-care. Listen. Food, focus, and reflection. Are y'all seeing this? Is anybody else's mind blown? It's here. There are no excuses, okay? No excuses. Use this as your personal assistant to write your entire 8 weeks worth of content. Once you get this and you get inside the content creation studio, all you have to do is read. Just read it. That's it. Here's your table. It's telling you Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This is what you're going to do. So you guys got it? That's all you have to do. You're going to do that for 8 weeks. All right. Do that for the whole 8 weeks. It gives you everything you need. And it's giving you tips. Authenticity is key. That's everything we discussed tonight. Engagement, consistency, hashtags. Listen. Oh my God. Y'all. Am I the only one excited? Am I the only one excited? Okay, so you're going to do that. Keep doing it for the whole entire 8 weeks. What I can do for you guys is I can share this in the chat. So this link, I'm going to copy this link. And when you guys click on it, you should be able to go directly to this. I hope it works. I'm going to type it and see if it works. Candace says, this is amazing. All right. Wait, I'm sending messages I need to send this to the whole group. I'm going to just post this in the chat, you guys. All right. All right. There's anybody just click on it and see if it shows you what we just did here. Okay. If it's working, type yes, it works. It works. All right. That's the first thing. The second thing I'm going to do is at your fingertips. All right. It's at your fingertips. And then after that, Minister Trey is going to come up and show you exactly how to edit a video. Have y'all ever wondered that? Like, am I doing this right? Do I need any special equipment to do my editing? She's going to show you how to do it for free 99. Free 99. All right, guys. So is that link working? Did you guys check it out? Yes. Watson says yes, it works. Yes. Awesome. There you go. Bam. Okay. Listen. Was this worth the drive to your seat to sit down? Y'all even have to get in your car. Okay. Was it worth it, baby, on this good Wednesday night? All right. So next what we're going to do is we're going to show you our phone screen. And we're going to show you some things that you can do right inside of your phone so that you guys don't have any excuses for posting. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to be sharing my iPhone screen, if this works. When you guys can see it, say I can see it. Yes, or you can just nod. Yes. All right. So Minister Trey and I did this the other day, and she was, when you can blow the mind of another content creator who does this, like this is some good stuff. Okay. All right. Should we share it, Minister Trey? Should we give it to them? I don't know if they don't seem too excited. I mean, the chat is not lighting up. Like, do y'all want this? Y'all got to show.
They need it. It's needed.
It's needed.
100%.
I got to light up the chat. I want it. I want it. I want it. All right. So here's what we're about to do, you guys. We're about to show you how you can do something very similar to what we just did on ChatGPT in the Instagram app. So get your phones, grab your phones. If you have your phones available, log into Instagram. And I'm going to show you a hidden tool that very few people know about. Okay. It's a hidden tool that very few people know about. If you see the top right of my screen where the messaging app is, I'm going to click on that. And then if you click in the search bar at the very top, there should be something that says Meta AI. If you don't see Meta AI, you can type it in. Meta AI. All right. We're going to click on Meta AI. All right. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do something very simple and very similar to what we just did on ChatGPT, but I'm going to do it by speaking it. So here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to, if everybody can see me, you probably can still see me on the screen. I'm going to take my phone. I literally just have it sitting on something. I'm going to turn on my mic, the bottom right, and I'm going to ask it to help me with my content. This is inside the Instagram app. Okay. $3.99. We're going to say, hi, exclamation point. I am a content creator, and I would like for you to help me write a post announcing my content creation workshop. Period. The workshop, how much should the workshop? The workshop is $20,000 just for fun. Because we deserve to get paid that amount. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. The workshop, $20,000. Okay, just for fun. We're gonna pretend somebody's gonna pay us $20,000 for our knowledge. Okay. So I am a content creator, and I would like you to help me write a post announcing my content creation workshop. The workshop is, as I was talking, the workshop is $20,000. This is for fun, okay? $20,000. Okay. Attendees will learn how to grow their social media following from 0 to 10,000 followers and monetize their social media presence, period. Please write this post and include 10 hashtags that I can use, period. All right. So let's make sure we got everything. 0 to 10,000 followers, monetizers. You guys can type anything in this. So let's just say, for instance, you want to help. I think Hassan is in travel. Can you write a social media post that's going to help me get travel clients? Can you write a social media post that's going to help me attract fashionistas who want to take my class? Anything. You can type anything in here. Okay. You guys ready? We're going to click that little blue button with the little flag, and we're just going to wait for it to. Y'all see what's happening? Do you guys see what is going down in the DMs? Down in the DMs. What? Exciting news. I'm thrilled to announce my upcoming content creation workshop where I'll be sharing my expertise on how to grow my social media following, your social media following from 0 to 10,000 followers and monetize your social media presence. Join me for a comprehensive hands-on experience where you will learn the strategies and techniques to succeed in the world of content creation, from building your brand to creating engaging content and leveraging social media algorithms. I'll cover it all. Investment, only $20,000. You're going to put in a date. You're going to put in a location. Don't miss out on this opportunity to take your content skills to the next level and start building a successful career. Secure your spot today. Bam. Look at the hashtags, guys.
Amazing.
Is that incredible? Did you guys know that this existed? Did you know that you had this available? Now what are we going to do? Great. Exclamation point. Now, can you create me a picture or a captivating image to go with this post? Question mark. That's mighty cozy. Let's be more specific. Can you create me a captivating image of a beautiful Black woman sitting at a desk in a conference room at her laptop? Or maybe I should say with her laptop. All right, guys, there you have it. No more excuses. You got pictures, you got images, you got hashtags, you got it all. All right. All right. That is my time. That's my time. That's my time. Did you guys learn anything? All right, guys. Listen, I see y'all. I see everybody. I love the people who have their cameras on. They're just like, yeah. This is amazing. That's how Minister Trey and I were the other day. We were just, falling out of our chairs. All right. I'm going to stop there. I'm going to turn it over to Minister Trey. Those of you who can hang tight and stay, Thank you. If you have to go, we understand. You will get this in the replay, but Minister Trey is now going to show you how to take what I just taught you and turn it into a real post. All right. We're taking you from start to finish. So now you got your script, what you're going to say, what you're going to put in your description. You got your hashtags, you got a picture, but what if you want the picture to actually be a video? So she's going to show you how to do that now. Over to you.
Hey y'all, so let's share this. Oh, you have to make me
I
a
need to make
mod.
you a host, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to make her a host so she can show you guys how to edit your videos. Let's see. Where are you? There you are. Just a second. Awesome.
All right. Yes, let's go, Google. If it would share.
Hassan, as you're doing that, I'm just reading the comments. Hassan says, "Oh my God, I definitely would be doing this every day." Tim says, "Come on, captivating." Mo says, "No, I do now." See, y'all listen. I love in the comments. Keep them coming. Are you able to get set up, Minister Trey?
We're having a bit of technical difficulties.
The devil is a liar.
Listen,
Not today.
something about the connection. We got a honey. She worked 20 minutes ago. Everybody gets to praying, honey.
It's okay. As you're doing that, if you guys can unmute yourself and just give us some feedback. Give us some feedback on what you're getting out of this class tonight while she's working.
I am completely blown away. I am learning so much, man. I thank you for having me be a part of this. I'm a student and I'm loving it. Loving it.
Yay!
Great. Outstanding.
Awesome. Anybody else?
It's pretty good. But not actually.
Watson, are you talking? Whoever's talking, we can't hear you. Watson, I think you have a bad connection, man. You can jump on your phone if you need to, because we need to hear what you're saying. Sometimes when you get on your phone, it's a better connection, or you can go out and come back in and see if that clears it up.
Can you see? Can you hear me better now?
Barely.
Oh, I see why. Probably the volume was probably low. That it should be better now, isn't it?
Just a little bit, yes.
Let's see. Yeah. So what I was saying is, I think this is very encouraging and then very informative, and I like that you actually put that together. That would kind of encourage the ones that are sitting on the sideline waiting, and then expect, kind of waiting and trying to make things perfect. And there's no perfection to take actions and doing it. And I really, I'm glad that I'm here to actually experience that, and that really put some kind of fire and then some motivation too on my part.
Yay.
I love it.
Thank you for being here, Watson.
You look beautiful behind the camera too.
Thank you. Watson is a friend of, well, our kids are friends, and so that made us friends. So we were talking about content, and he's like, I need to be a part of that. So thank you for being here.
Oh yeah, you the best at it, and I'm here to always there to support and learn from you, Brenda, because you're the best at what you do.
Thank you. I did not pay him to say that, guys.
And I think we all know that. No, she did not pay me. She didn't. I don't think she would have enough to pay me for that.
He did not. I did not pay.
I probably asked for a billion for that. But yes, Brenda is. I like your drive, and I like what you're sharing on with others on a daily basis. I think people get to learn a lot from you, and I truly like to meet you actually, and then be part of your learning, this part of the journey to learn and grow. Actually, I want to be in that space, and being here right now and really make me think, oh, this is not as hard as I keep thinking it could be.
Wow.
But that would
Thank
give me
you.
the try. Yes.
Thank you so
Well,
much for sharing that.
one thing I saw you were doing on the phone was the Meta AI. Oh, is that from Instagram you pulled it, or is it something from an app that you downloading to create that content? Meta
Yes,
AI.
that's a great question. So that's found right inside of your Instagram app. So when you go back to watch the replay, you'll get to see how we got to that. You're just going to go into Instagram, open Instagram. There's a little bubble where your messages are. You're going to click on that little message button, and then it should pop up when you click in the search bar. If it doesn't, just search for Meta AI. It's free. It comes along with all Instagram accounts. Thank you for
Okay.
sharing, Watson.
Oh, no problem. Anytime. And this is when you're sending a message, basically, right? Like when you're creating a message, is that where it's showing?
Yes, that's correct.
I'll play with that and find it. But thank you.
Awesome. My pleasure. It's our pleasure. We're happy to serve. All right, Minister Trey. See, the devil is defeated because you
They
got
say
your
he not
screen up.
finna have my phrase. Oh no. All right, y'all. So I was like, ooh, she locked. Okay. I would like to show you all how I made this little video. Please let me know if you can hear. But this is a little video that I put together for a class, something simple, quick, and easy. It has multiple components. So I pray that you all can keep up. I am using the app CapCuts to create this video. So I'll press play so you can view what I've put together for this class. All right. That was a mini video that my sister and I created. I got permission for those graphics. Thank you. Um, those were videos that we captured from the eclipse on Monday. Did everyone hear the sound?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Beautiful. So now I'm going to show you guys how I created it. Okay. So in CapCuts, it gives you a direct connection to where you can get your videos. I separate all my videos to where I could get them on spot. So that would be,
Minister Trey, just really quickly, for those people who don't know what CapCut is this a free tool that they can use, and where can they get it?
yes, this is a mixture of free and paid. You have the option to go pro. You don't have to if you don't see the need to. At the moment, she is working just fine on the freebies. Thank you. And this is how I'm able to show you without having to up out your pockets, because sometimes we don't have it to start off with. So we're gonna go to content. These are the videos that I chose. So you're gonna click your selected videos, and here they are. Now you can go through and look for the parts that you need. So this video is long. So what I did was split it up. So when you're starting to split, you tap on the video, and on the bottom left corner, there's a split option. You press that and it automatically splits the video. Then you drag to wherever you're trying to go to, this is unneeded right here. So I go to my selected spots of my choosing. And here we are. and bottom left and split. Now I just have to press what I don't want and delete. I continue the same as I'm finished with this part. Split, delete, and you continuously keep doing that until you get your desired spot. For this specific video, as you can see, it's a continuation for about 13 minutes. We don't need that much. So you could choose, you could count their section split screens. So you can count 1, 2, 3, 4 as I do from time to time, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, just for a short duration. Split, and you could do away with what you don't need. This is part that we used in the beginning, and I'm going to show you how we interchange each block. You split, do away with what you don't need. And now I get to show you, because as you can see, it's not in the order in which you saw the video. Press and hold your desired clip and drag it to where you need it to be. And it automatically goes.
Oh, Jay come outside mid-wash.
As you can see.
Look at it. Oh my.
Always remember, if you're not using the original sounds, there's a mute button at the beginning of each row. You could press mute on there. Now, for transitions to keep your video interesting, because some people don't like the jump, to keep it short and sweet, there's a bar in between each video, this white bar. You tap it. You have the options, as I told you before, to do pro or use the freebies. I use the freebies, and these go. You could choose of your pick as you're choosing. I like to use the overlay most times in most videos that I use, and you have the option to do any which one. I like the soft switch, and you have the choice to do a short switch or a longer switch to where it can be a mix of the video. So the longest you could go is 1 minute, 4 seconds. I like to go in between that, so it's not too long and not too quick. And you could you could keep doing that until you get your desired choosing. It's very cool to use multiple. So we have blur, sorry. Blur high. Choose your desired duration. Click. Same thing for the next clip. One of my favorites are glitch. Next, and the final one. You have different, depending on the video you're making, you have the option to make it as how you want it. So if like a soft video, like something nice and inspirational, you could use like softer transitions. As for this, because it's almost like a trailer, almost like a scary movie, I use like hard hitters. Keep in mind, these are not all the same exact transitions as the original videos. This is just for demonstration purposes. Now we're gonna add sound to it. In CapCut's, oh, sorry, going back. To do sound, there is a add audio option below the video. Click that, and there's a sound option on your bottom left. Tap that. Now you have the option. I have mine connected to my Apple Music and my TikTok. So any songs or sounds on TikTok that I've used, it directly comes up right here. I also have the option of choosing, these are sounds that I've extracted from videos that I have screen recorded, and those sounds could be extracted and you now have your own playlist and choose from there. Same thing with iTunes. This is my Apple Music, sorry. And you could do the same. They also have their own options. You have love, travel, pop, R&B, hip hop. The vibe of which your video is, there is where you would like to go and select from. For the video purposes, this is more of a dramatics type of video. So I touch the search bar, type in dramatics, there you go. And there are a plethora of sounds you could choose from. And you click your desired one. Now, to line up your video with your sound, go through the sound of your choice, of your choosing, and line it up. You have the choice to listen to it, or you could look for I look for pressure points, such as you can see on screen, there's a dip in the sound. And I know in this video at the end, there's like a mellow type of vibe when the sun and the moon shows, the eclipse shows, and there's a transition from there to this portion that you see here. So what I normally do is I cut, which is go to the beginning and measure out how much you think you would not need. Tap the sound bar, go to your bottom left, split, do away with that extra that you don't need, delete, and hold the sound bar and push it to the beginning of the video. There you go. Then you look for your pressure point. As you can see, we're not there yet. So we measure up. Here is where it splits. So we go to the top and cut some more. Sometimes it's a long process, but trust me, it's not as bad as we think it is. And you stretch to the top. We're almost there. Few more. Stretch it. And we could take about a few more seconds off the sound. This is tedious from time to time. And for some of us like that want to keep up with what we're doing and you're not like as professional, you can go through and listen to it like from here. Here is our pressure point, and here's where we want to listen from. See? Now that you have your desired spot, here is where the cutting, official cutting begins. So we obviously did not want a long drawn out video. So we could stop at the 16.5 mark, tap the video down to your bottom left, split, and do away with the access. You do not need this. This is an automatic CapCut's logo. You can delete it for free. It's not it's not this is something you don't have to pay for. So you tap and do away with. So here you automatically have your cutoff for your video. So tap the sound bar and immediately cut. You don't have to do any measuring. It's a cut and do away with. That's the end of your video. Now for the dramatics. For the end of the video, as you heard on the original, there was like a minimizing of the sound at the end. This is how you do it. Tap the sound bar. On the bottom left, next to the split option, there is a fade option. Tap that. Now you have the option to fade in or fade out. In this scenario, we would like to fade out. Now, when it comes to fading out at the end, you don't necessarily want to fade too early because it could minimize the effect of the video. Seeing that this is about 4 minutes, 8 seconds, you want to go like the last two about and fade out. There is an option. Wait. As you can see here, where the bar drops, here is where your sound will start to fade away. So if we play it from here, and that's how you fade your video, your sound, sorry. Now, as you can see at the beginning of the video, there was a text option. There was a script on the beginning. This is how we created it. Go back to original option. At the bottom left, there is edit, audio, text. Tap the text button. Then there is AI writer. That is paid option, but AI actually writes your, just like the chat GBT, AI actually writes your thing. Text add, that's where you manually put in your information. Then there are stickers, which is like extra stuff you could put in there. Auto captions, that's when you make videos where you want to, where you're speaking, and instead of you having to type out what you said and having to time it, they type it in for you manually. So we want to tap add text. So the title of this video is The Eclipse. Now here, you get to choose your font style, and if you do choose, there's an effect option and an automation option. We're gonna use all those in this one. So font, there's a plethora of fonts. Some you do have to pay for, some came in free. Now luxury is one of my favorites. I don't know why, it just speaks to me. So you get to choose how huge you want it. Then your style. You get to choose your color. You get to choose if you want like the outline to it. I can show you. There you go. You have your choice here if you would like to have it. So go back to style, choose text. You're choosing your color. So tap your color of your choosing. Now effects. That changes the whole trajectory of the text in itself. As you can see, this is more like 2D writing, like somebody just write it on there. These are different ways that it would show up. So obviously, as usual, there is a pro and a freebie. We're going with the freebie. This one is obviously my favorite, as you can see. It's safe. And then there is automation. This is how your text would show up on screen. You have the option to do ends, so it would just show up. And that it would stay throughout the entire video. Then you also have the outs, and that will show you how it comes off the screen, as you saw there. And then there's a loop that I personally think is the easiest, quickest way to get done with your video. And this would give you in and out options. So for this, and you get to choose, as you can see at the bottom, you get a fast option and a slow. The further right your bar go, you push your bar, is the slower it gets. So we want, for the dramatic effects, we want to go as slow as possible. So I would say go halfway. And then you click check. Now here's where you measure out. We don't want it to bleed into our second clip, because this is the introduction of your video of what you want to draw them in with. So you hold the bar, the text bar. The two white bars are for you to shorten it or elongate the duration of your text, your overlay, and stuff like that. So we're gonna drag it into the frame before the transition starts. As you can see right here is where the transition starts. So you want it to be before your transition, so it's clear out of view. And here is where here's where I begin. This is where the video starts for sure. And then if you're satisfied with your duration, your choices, here we go. And that's how you create your own video. Now,
woohoo, that's great.
wait, now we have the options to save or post. Now, at the top right corner, there is an arrow. Tap the arrow, and it automatically saves. Now, here is where you have options. As you can see, there is WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and others. On this app, you only have the choice to share it to one platform. For me, I choose to download it to my phone directly, so that way I have the upper hand on where it goes and how many platforms I want it to go. And also it takes away from having to take an Instagram video with the Instagram logo bouncing everywhere to post it on TikTok and vice versa. This will give you the option, and then you press done. It is saved to your video. These are all videos that I've saved. So the first one is the video we just made, and the second one is the video made previously. To check for it, go to your gallery, and there is your video.
Wow. Thank you so much, Trey. That was incredible. Oh my gosh. You can pass it back over and then we'll wrap it up. You guys, that was amazing. We just showed you how to create your own video. You can use it as a reel, or you can use it as a a TikTok, whatever, however you want it. Amazing. It's okay. Just a few last things. I think I can reclaim host. Yes. All right, guys. A few last things before we end and before we wrap. We just want to make sure you guys got value from tonight, and I think that you did. We're so appreciative of you showing up. And before we leave, we want you guys to put what you learn in practice, okay? So I don't know what we look like on your screen, but if you're able to make us all kind of look, if everybody can turn their camera on real quick, I know it's late, we're going to get off, but we want to see your beautiful faces because you're going to take a picture and we're going to post it. Just smile, just smile. You're going to take a picture, so we can put it on gallery. And if you could turn your cameras on really quickly and smile, wave, do something, I'm going to take a picture of everyone and I'm going to post that on my social media. And we're going to tag Bishop O.C. Allen and let him know what we did on tonight, what the people have learned. Okay. So everybody turn on your camera. I'm gonna get I got my camera right here. Can everybody see? And I'm gonna take this. Oh, I need to do it in landscape. No, portrait. All right. Watson and Mo and Yasmin, are you guys able to turn your cameras on so we can see your beautiful faces? Greet us with your greatness. If you can't, we understand. Smile, say cheese. And everybody else, okay, y'all ready? 1, 2, and wait, I need to be waving. Hi, 1, 2, and 3. 1, smile, 2, and 3. Got it. Okay, so I'm going to post this and I'm going to add him. Thank you guys. Anyone else, if you can go ahead and take a picture of this screen that you're watching us on right now. What we want you to do is want you to post this. Hi. We want you to post this on your stories. You're going to add me. I'm at Brenda Talks Business. Brenda Talks Business. You're going to add Bishop O.C. Allen. Bishop O.C. Allen. Let him know. Just type a little something on it and say, hey, oh my gosh, I learned so much tonight. This was great. Moguls rock. Whatever. Shout us out, okay? We want him to know what you guys got from this tonight. And then, Gina, do you want us to mention you as well? Wow, Gina, wow. Wow, Gina, wow. All right. If you could type it in the chat for us, that'll be amazing. At Brenda Talks Business, at Bishop O.C. Allen, and at Wow, Gina, wow. Here's what's going to happen. Everybody's taking pictures. Hi, smile, say cheese. We're going to reshare this. This is what you guys learn, right? We're collaborating right here, right now in real time. We're collaborating. Okay. So if you guys can do that, share it out. 2 quick things and then we're out of here. We have our content creation studio rented out, which is part 2 of this whole session, you guys. It's going to be amazing. All of you here tonight will be able to come in. If you did not pay for that, make sure, Minister Gina, can you also put that link in the chat as well? If you can put that link in the chat, so those people who want to get signed up, the way we're going to do is we're going to do it in segments. So you guys get an hour in the studio. Okay. We'll be there from 12 to 5, but everybody gets a full hour. You can choose if you need to be from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 12 to 1. You let us know what works for you. And we have an incredible photographer who's going to be on hand to take headshots for you guys, branding photos, all of that. You guys, y'all are getting this for the low. Oh my gosh. People pay thousands of dollars for this. And Xavier's here. We're going to let him speak really quickly. We talked and he threw out an amazing deal for taking you guys' pictures. I'm going to let him share. I couldn't believe it when he said it. I almost fell out my chair. I was like, how much? How much? So go ahead, if you could, Xavier, and share that. Greet the people with your greatness. Share that pricing. We don't want to be too long, but we want to let people know what they'll get. And then we'll show you guys where the studio is, and then we'll be out of here.
Hello, everyone. I have been following. I just been at work. I just got home. But I am excited about the 27th, and I will be there. I told Brenda, hey, $25 for professional pictures. Whatever you want, whatever style, bring whatever you need. But just remember, we trying to get everybody on the time frame. So just come prepared. I'm excited. You can follow me, and I'm one of the photographers at church, but you can follow me at Xavier Blackman Photography, and I also already posted. So I'm just ready. I'm excited, and just bring your game face, smile, please, on your good side. But I'll be here.
Did you guys hear that? $25. Listen, that is incredible. Incredible. Professional headshots for $25. All right. So the studio is going to be at the House of Content Atlanta. So if you guys are not familiar with it, it is amazing. Just so you guys can see where we're going to be. And I believe it's in Stockbridge. I don't want to not. Scottsdale is where it is at. So I'm going to share my screen real quick so you guys can see this. Where we're going to be on the 27th. Make sure, Gina, you got that link in there for us, right? Okay, so this is
Yes.
where, awesome, thank you. This is our content studio that we're going to be utilizing, you guys. The House of Content, and you are going to get several different backgrounds that you can utilize. Let's get out of here. You guys can kind of see what they're already doing here. Let's go to the gallery real quick. See, booking shop home, or does she have a gallery? Yeah, there we go. So you guys can kind of start getting an idea of how you want to dress, what you want to bring, what backgrounds you think you want to use. So they have a white background available if you just want to do white. They have one that looks like this over here. So you guys can dress however you want, bring whatever you want. They have something with a desk. So if you are an author, you want to bring your books, or if you want to bring your clothing, whatever it is that you want to bring, you can do that. They kind of have a corner unit. So all of this is available to us. You guys will have this for an entire hour, so that you can film, take pictures, do whatever you want to do to create your content. Who's excited? You guys excited? Yes, 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 yes. All right, guys, that is all that we have. Am I missing anything, Gina?
I think that's it. I think you guys all did a fantastic job. I really, really appreciate you all. I'm looking forward to the content creator studio and seeing what we all are producing. I've learned so much from this workshop, and I hope everyone else have learned a lot as well. And I look forward to seeing everyone in the next couple of weeks.
Awesome, awesome. And you guys, we are running out of time, so we didn't get to cover as many questions as we like, but you can reach out to any of us on social media. You can shoot us a DM, okay? Wow, Gina, wow. I am Brenda Talks Business. And Trey, do you want to put yours in the chat? Or you can just unmute yourself and tell everyone.
It's Simply Trey on all platforms. Facebook is Trey Hodge. Trey, Hodge.
All right. Simply Trey. You guys reach out to us with your questions. You will get a replay of this. Make sure we have your email addresses. I'm not sure if we have everyone's email address, but let's please, if you were here tonight, contact Minister Gina. Make sure she has your email address so we can get you to replay. Make sure you get signed up. Click that link. Pay that, I don't know what it is, $49. I mean, it's the low, okay? Lock it in because you will not see that deal anywhere. Get signed up for that In Content Studio Day. And we will be sending this out along with a resource guide of everything you guys need to bring on that day. Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate you taking the time to invest in yourself and invest in your future and getting your mission out to the world. And until next time, you guys live your purpose, pursue your passion, be the prosperous beings you were born to be. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Bye.